Alright, sit pretty. Oh, good boy. Alright, speak. Oh, who's a good boy? What's up, guys? RoyalewithCheese here, and welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. How's everybody doing today? I'm having a great day today. Just a little reminder, if you enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Smash it! And for more daily ARK content, don't forget to subscribe. So we're hanging out in the barn here today because I wanted to show you guys something that happened in between episodes. Look what I did. I did another little round of horse breeding with, I actually mated Brayburn with his daughter, Apple Bloom, which, you know, in real life, super disgusting, but this is just a video game about video game horses, so we'll let it go. And we got this guy. Look at 232. 8 levels better than a perfect tame. Super excited. So this is our highest horse yet. Better than a perfect tame. I'm pumped. Oh, he's so beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, yes, you are. You're such a high level. Yes, you are. Yeah, so our horse army is really coming along. I'm thinking about removing this sheep deal I got here and just putting in more horse just pens all the way around. And I moved the parasaurs out because they didn't really fit in the horse barn anyway. And the sheep, they're like happy out here. Look at the sheep they're just chilling. They're like, oh, look. We're sheep. We like it outside. Sheep, you know, we live outside. That's how we do. And they're safe out there and everything. So I think this just might become full-blown horse barn. Because I'm enjoying the horse breeding. And we haven't even found a unicorn yet. Not that we will anytime soon. Only one spawns on the map ever at a time. But that's definitely going to be a thing if we do eventually find one. We, of course, have to breed up some unicorns and stuff. So that's how we're going to start today, but first off, we got to go over and say hi to Murder, as we always do. As we always do. Hey, Murder, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on, dude? What are you guys up to? Hey, little Jerry. Hey, what's up, guys? You know, not too much. Hey, we were checking out the barn. It looks pretty sweet. Oh, hey, thanks. Hey, you know, while I was over there, I found a horseshoe. Do you know what that means? No. I don't. What does that mean? It means one of your horses is walking around in just socks. Alright, that was, yeah. Alright, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Later, little Jerry. See you, Murder. Alright, that was Murder, everybody. So, we're gonna go... I'm still waiting, by the way. The Twitters are still talking about the update to the flyer situation. But it hasn't happened yet. So... supposed to be today, maybe soon, I don't know, so we might get that later in the episode if it happens to, the update happens where the flyers get fixed or whatnot. But for now, we're going to go grab, probably Mr. Pink and go cruise around the island and see what we can find for today. And we'll be right back. And we're back! Alright guys, I've been cruising around for a long time, probably about an hour, actually. Just slaying all the things. I went over to the mainland for a while, cruised around over there. Saw some low-level equus. I keep looking at all the iguanodons, and the iguanodons, they're not rare. Like, you see them everywhere. But, yeah, for me, anyway, it's super rare to see any with a decent level. I think the highest one I've ever seen was like a 110, but most of them are like 35, like super low levels. But, finally, I found this guy. A 145 female. No, unfortunately, he was just fighting a raptor, or she was just fighting a raptor, and is kind of hurt already. So hopefully, we can knock her out without killing her. But we're gonna try, because I really want an iguanodon in my life. I want to mess around with one that is a good level. So here we go. Let's do this. Ugh. I'm just gonna let Mr. Pink tank. Are you already torpored up, so you're running away? These guys have like crazy low torpor that I don't know about or something? Alright, wow. Alright, that was crazy easy. Alright, we're close to the base too, so their preferred kibble is Microraptor, but we haven't made up any kibbles yet. So I'm just going to run over to the greenhouse, grab some veggies, and tame this guy up. We'll be right back. Alright, should be the next feeding now. And this little lady should be ours. I really like the colors. I like how, like, she's spotted, but, like, it's yellow. It's kind of like ombre spots. It's, like, orange at the top, and it goes down to yellow. It looks super cool. They did a good job on the modeling of these guys. I think oh, she's up, she's up. She will be Iguanadon. That's right, Iguanadon. And I went with the old school taming pen situation. I really like to do this when you can't pick up your dinos. Because then you don't have to worry about stupid dillos or pegomastics or whatever dumb bugs coming along and messing up your taming effectiveness. It really irritates me when that happens. So it's nice to be able to not have to worry about it. And these are cheap. They just cost, I think, wood, thatch, and hide. But, yep, there we go. Alright, we're going to lead this little lady home, which is right there. Make a saddle up for her, and we'll take her out for a test drive. We'll be right back. Alright, sit pretty. Oh, good boy. Alright, speak. Oh, who's a good boy? Alright, we're back. So I got Iguanadon back to base. But we're going to take a break from her for a second because the update happened. Yeah, hooray for update. So, alright, so I'm going to tell you, we're going to go through all the things in the update, the important things anyways. So they changed certain dinos. The mammoths, the dodics, and the anklos now have weight reductions, just like the beaver did before. So as you can see, a stack of wood on me weighs 50, but a stack of wood on the mammoth weighs 12.5. So it's reduced by 75%. And on the dodic, it's the same thing. A stack of stone on the dodic weighs 12.5. On me, it weighs 50. And on the anklo, which is going to make harvesting metal so much easier, a stack of metal weighs 50, and on me, it weighs 200. So it's so awesome. I'm glad they finally did that. I think that's a really good change. It really helps out with the harvesting, especially if somebody that builds a lot like I do. It really makes a huge difference. So really happy about that. Okay, now on to the flyers. Now, I don't exactly understand what they did with the flyer speed. They added some stamina back to certain things, like the Quetz has more stamina, and they reduced the stamina used while idle flying by 50%. So, if you're on this Quetz like this, he'll still be using stamina, but at a rate of 50% of what they did after the nerf. So that's pretty good. And all of the flyers, except for the moth, so I'll show you the 3 that we actually have, now have a ground attack, which is also good. So, as you can see, we can now attack on the ground, which is good. So if you have to land from stamina, you're not just stuck there getting chewed on by everything. You can actually fight back, which is also nice. So on the RGs have like, yeah, get stomped. Get stomped by an RG. Inch, 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 inch. They kind of look like they're dancing, the RGs. And Pteranodons. Get on the Pteranodon. No, 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 no. I feel like that's a huge change. They really needed to do that. Especially if they're going to make you land all the time. It's really unfair for you to have to be landed and not be able to fight back. Okay, so now they didn't change the flyer's speed, base speeds or anything. But now there's a rider, like, bonus speed, I guess. So this is without boosting. And this is with boosting. Now, it's super slow still. Which is a huge bummer. I mean, I used to specifically design a Quetz to be able to cover the whole map and look around for the things I need to look around for. And without that, it makes doing videos a lot more difficult. So, I mean, they definitely made it better. It's better than the nerfed speed, but it's still pretty slow. Okay, now here's the RG. Again. Better. Definitely better. Paul's not the blazing speed bird he once was. But, you know, this is without the boost. This is with the boost. It's definitely better. So he's at least back to usable, I think. Which is nice. And Pteranodon is actually pretty quick. That's not too bad at all. But, like, when I got on this guy, this is the guy that we perfect or we bred out to better than a perfect tame, he only had 400 stamina. I had like a bunch of points available, 30 points I think I had to put into stamina to get his stamina up this high. So his health is really low, but I finally got his stamina up decently. But, I mean, 400 stamina, you're going to have to, I could only fly just such a tiny bit. It's just terrible. So, at least he moves around now a little bit. So that's a little bit better. So that's pretty much the update. There's more graphical things and GUI updates and stuff, but most of the things, that's most of the important stuff covered right there. So, now back to Iguanadon. She tamed out with 1,650 health, 800 stamina, 630 weight, 298 melee damage, and 100 movement speed. So, we messed around with these in the update special, but if you didn't see that, let's give a little rundown. Alright, so we got left click. This is like the... hey. Right click changes between bipedal and quadrupedal mode. Quadrupedal mode you can run forever. It doesn't use any stamina up. So if you want to just run in quadrupedal mode for as long as you want, it won't use any stam. You can just run forever. But you can't do anything in that mode. In order to attack, you have to switch into bipedal mode. And then the C does this... I'm not sure if that actually does anything yet, so let's go find out. So we'll go bipedal mode for the run speed. Pretty fun to ride. Handles pretty good. Okay, let's see how harvesting and everything works. Now, this guy is supposed to be a berry, all about getting berries, right? Which he does. And then they're supposed to turn them into seeds or something. There's some conversion. He's supposed to make seeds, or maybe he just gathers more seeds. I don't know. And let's see. What if we do our C maneuver? Does that do anything? That doesn't seem to do anything. On the tree, we harvest thatch with a little bit of wood, so thatch machine. How about if we C maneuver a tree? C maneuver appears to do nothing so far. Might just be like his roar. If we could find something to fight. I don't really want to fight that turtle. Where's like a dodo or something when you need one? Alright, here we go. Lystro over here. Can we see maneuver the Lystro? Does that do anything? No. 74 attack damage. Not the best. So, I don't know. I guess a berry getter and a long distance runner would be what this guy is most used for. Let's see if we can pump up some melee damage. How we do now. Can we move? Alright. See that? Few boosts only up to 89. So this guy's certainly not a powerhouse. I'm not really sure what you would use him for, really, because I feel like a trike or a bronto or even a mammoth is going to be more effective at gathering berries for you. So, I don't know. They are definitely really cool, and I think they did a really, really good job with the modeling. I think it looks awesome, and I love the colors. Like, the spots look really cool. This guy looks really awesome, but I'm not really sure he's going to be that useful. But I'm glad to add him to the pack, and if we can find a high-level male, we'll mate him up. So I'm going to take a fly around, I think, try out the new flyers, and see if I can find anything else interesting, and we'll be right back. Alright, pulling up to a cave drop. Haven't done this in a while. And we got... Is it worth the wait of a few days? We got... Wait, what? What's happening? We got nothing? Oh, okay, I see. We got cloth boots. So you can craft... Wait, I don't know what was happening there. Alright, well now there's an inventory slot on drops you gotta click. A little note to self and to you guys. Alright, we'll be right back. Pulling up on a deep sea drop. We're gonna blaze over there. You guys might want to go make a sandwich or something. We're gonna get there. Oh, okay, we got there. another parasaur saddle. We really need to tame up a parasaur, apparently. We've got apprentice parasaur saddle and an ascendant parasaur saddle. Alright, well, I'm gonna zoom over to that island over there. I would take you guys with me, but then the video would be 2 hours long. So, we'll be right back. And we're back! Alright, I saw it was like a whitish equus over here. And I almost pooped my pants. I thought it was the mystical unicorn, but it wasn't. But I started poking around and I found this guy. So, we're gonna try to scoop this guy up and bring him back to the taming pen and tame him up. Maybe. Of course, he flew out to the middle of the lake as soon as... The plan is working perfectly. It's exactly how I directed this scene. I was like, alright, as soon as I turn the camera on, you swim to the exact middle of the lake where I can't scoop you up. Gah! Oh, wait. Equus, what level is this Equus? Equus, what level? 50. Alright. Oh, you're killing me. Go to the side. Alright, yes. Go be on the side. Be a side beaver. Nobody likes a middle of the lake beaver. Yes. Okay. We're going to fly this guy back to the taming pen and we'll be right back. Alright, we're pulling up to the taming pen here. We're going to drop this guy in like that. Nice. So the other reason I wanted to show you guys this guy is because they actually got what I consider as a nerf because... Oops, I don't want you... Don't follow me and go passive. Everybody uses these guys to collect wood. At least that's what I always use them for. But they said that these guys are more like jack of all trades guys. So they have a reduction in everything, or I think everything. But instead of it being a 75% reduction, it's a 50% reduction. So these guys actually got a wood carrying nerf on their weights. So that's kind of a bummer. I don't know. I guess if you want to use your beaver to carry berries or thatch or something, it's decent, but I always used mine for wood. Of course, that was pre-Therizinosaurus. And he's down, he's down. Alright, these guys tame up on veggies, I believe. Do we have veggies with us? Yes, we do. Alright, we'll tame this guy up and we'll be right back. Doon, 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 doon. Doon, doon. Oh, he's up, and his name will not be www. Thought of a great name for this guy. He will be Woodchuck Norris. That's right. Okay, Woodchuck Norris tamed out with 3690 health, 738 stamina, 486 weight, 312 movement speed, 312 melee damage, and 170 movement speed. Take that off. Have some berries. Alright, we're going to fly this guy home, grab a saddle for him, and we'll be right back. And we're back with Woodchuck Norris. Yeah. Watch out for Woodchuck Norris, because he can cut through a hot knife with butter. That's right. Insert all the corny Chuck Norris jokes here. Okay, so he's got a level... Pump up weight, I guess. Okay, so like I was saying, these guys... Whoa, he loves that level. So these guys get a reduced weight in a lot of things, but that is cut down to 50%. So do they reduce berries? Can I see? So stack of berries on him is 10, and on me it's 10. Okay, so not berries. We need some speed on the Woodchuck Norris. Pretty slow. Look how much he loves his level. He'll just... Oh, there's his butt. Okay. So he gathers more wood than thatch. He gathers tons of wood. And that wood is reduced by half. So as you can see, a stack on him is 25. On me, it's 50. So thatch is also cut in half. But thatch barely weighs anything. Does he like... he can't harvest rocks. What if I put rocks on you? Does that... do they get lighter? Okay, so what if we take some rocks? We get back on Chuck Norris. Thank you. Game. Can we be on the Chuck Norris? Okay. Why am... Oh, put your deal away. Okay, so on me, these weights are... These rocks are 31.5. And on him... Okay, so rocks are cut in half too. But you can't harvest rocks. You'd have to, like, pick up rocks and put them on him. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. So they... I mean... It's cool that other stuff is reduced as well, but, I mean... Pretty much everybody uses these to gather wood, I think. But wood is only reduced by 50% now. So in my mind, that's a nerf. They nerf these guys. So we got the left click. Oh, wait. Who's going to show his butt? There's his butt! Okay. Left click is a bite. Right click, nothing. See nothing. So he's just got the bite. How do we do on damage? 87. Not so good. So then we're already super fat. And, I mean, we got this wood on us, but this should weigh a lot less. So yeah, I think they kind of messed up with the beaver. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know. Let's see how he does in the water. If I remember correctly, they're pretty good swimmers. Berries aren't... I mean, why? They should have cut berries in half at least if they were going to do that, because then you could at least harvest berries on them good. Decent swimmer. Not terrible. Not great. Can we fight in the water? Yeah, we could fight in the water. Oh, we could poop. A little hot poop action. Yeah, so that's the beavers. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in it. I think now you might as well just get a mammoth. I feel like a mammoth is better for gathering wood. You're never going to use these guys for stone because they can't gather it. And their saddles are mobile smithies, but, I mean, does anybody ever... That sounds cool, but does anybody ever, like, ride their beaver around and, like, use a smithy? I certainly don't. You'd have to, like, carry metal with you and all sorts of other stuff. I don't know. So, yeah. Beaver's not so hot anymore. The days of enjoying a good beaver are behind us. Now, you might as well just get a mammoth. Sad day for the beavers. I do like how he shows his butt when he gets level, though. Alright, well, we're going to park the beaver, and I'm going to look around and see what else we can get into. We'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, something else I noticed real quick. A couple things, actually. They added a percentage number to the taming bar, which is really cool. But they changed it so now you can't, like, use like an auto clicker to eat meat. It doesn't work. So there's like a cooldown timer between when you can eat your meat. So now your macros won't work to heal up your dinos. So they nerfed that as well. It's kind of a bummer. I mean, it was definitely handy to be able to do that. But I mean, I can understand why, you know, because that's how you would fight everything pretty much. At least that's how I would. You'd fight for a while and then heal yourself up, and fight for a while and heal yourself up. And you can't do that anymore. So, alright, just wanted to pop in and tell you guys I noticed that real quick. We'll be right back. Alright, I was cruising around our island and I found another Ovis. So we're going to grab it up. Nothing crazy. It seemed to spawn in this spot a lot. So if you're looking for Ovis, right here. I found like 3 right in this exact spot. So right by the beacon, right at the top of this hill. But I'm going to take him home, tame him up. I just wanted you guys to stay in the loop. We'll be right back. And we're back at base. I grabbed an herby cake out of the fridge and boom. New sheep for us. Where you going? Hey. Can you bring. Alright. We're going to not follow. Put you on passive. Alright, we're going to grab this little lady, drop her off in the sheep pen, and cruise around for some more stuff. We'll be right back. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of ARK Survival Evolved. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that thumbs up button. And for more daily ARK content, don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow.